I'm gonna put you back on in.
Hopefully this is a one-time thing.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it'll
gonna
work.
put you back on in 3, 2, 1.
Hi everyone. Thanks for bearing with us. We're learning as we go, and we will do this, and we will do it and raise the $50,000 that we need to raise. But just bear with us as we try to get all the electronics to work. Remember that on our budget, we do not have a full-on camera crew, so we're doing this ourselves. And if you look at the screen, I think we're doing a pretty good job, other than having to reboot maybe once or twice. But we've got it, and so we have Jennifer Dickerson coming up next, and we'll pull her in whenever Dallas. And so she'll be in right in a second. All right, so let's see. I'm having a little bit of technical. I see that Jennifer is here. I'm having a little bit. I hear noise. I'm not hearing Jennifer. Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you perfectly. How are you, Jennifer?
Great. How are you?
I am good. Thanks for bearing with us and being here, and we're excited to have you. And now I've lost her.
I can see you. I can hear you.
Now I can see you and I can hear you. Okay, all right. So we're good. So let's do this interview. So
okay,
I talked a little bit about you, but I did not share your story. So I'm going to let you do that. Can you tell us about all 3 of your beautiful cherubs?
Yes. Ava was diagnosed at 36 weeks. So we had to switch doctors and hospitals. Her hernia was missed on several sonograms. So we switched doctors and hospitals and came up with a plan after she was born to do aggressive treatment. She was born at 39 weeks at Parkland and then transferred to Children's in Dallas. She went on ECMO at 1 day old, and she stayed on ECMO for 47 days. She had her hernia repaired, and she fought really hard. And the doctors did everything that they could to aggressively treat her hypertension in her lungs, and her right lung was not developed at all. It's a small left lung. She, I think at one point she was on like 6 or 7 different medications to try to treat her hypertension, but so she lived 47 days. Her fight was hard and fierce, but she was one of the cherubs that was ready to go to heaven. That's Ava's story. Then I had then we got pregnant again, and we had our miracle child, Jackson. And I was ready for another baby. So we got pregnant right away when Jackson was 10 months old. And, James Todd was diagnosed at 17 weeks with the same doctor that Ava was treated with. And so we did more aggressive research with him. We went down to Texas Children's in Houston and did all kinds of sonograms and MRI. We tried to see if he was available or if he qualified for the balloon treatment. And he didn't. He had a bilateral hernia. So hernias on both sides, no diaphragm, very small chance of survival. So we delivered him with Comfort Care in Dallas. And those are our 2 angel cherubs. Todd and I knew that we couldn't have any more children, and we were okay with that. I got pregnant on birth control, so it was an accident, and we had just given away all of our baby stuff, like literally 2 weeks before, to my neighbor. And we just weren't ready. We weren't prepared. But we decided to find out if the baby was healthy. And if the baby was healthy, we were going to have a baby. And at 13 weeks, or between 13 and 14 weeks, we saw that the baby had a heart. So we got hospital approval to deliver the baby at 16 weeks. And his name is Hope. And he's a baby we don't talk about very much, but I think one of the most important things that we've learned is that we need more awareness and we need more research to find out what happens, how this happens, the best treatment, the best ways we can save these babies, because it happens, as you know, too much all the time. So that's our big story, and we've not been this. There's no way we would have been able to survive this without Cherubs and CDH and the support from all the families. They do a great job. You and your team do a great job every day raising awareness, and appreciate that and love that.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I know it was hard to talk about Hope, and I think all three of your cherub stories are so important. There's so many different ways to lose your cherub, unfortunately, different stages, and you, unfortunately, know 3 of the 4 of them, and I know the 4th. So it's important that other families know that they're not alone, that someone else has been through the exact same thing, and someone else understands exactly how they feel. And unfortunately, you do, and I'm sorry that you do. But I know that you are an amazing mom, and I know you as my friend, and I am so grateful that you shared your story. And you also were with us in Times Square when we were petitioning Good Morning America. That was the first time that I met you, and that was an amazing day, and on Wall Street. And then I was able to see you in Dallas. And tonight, can you tell everyone what your family is doing tonight?
Yes, we are going to watch the Bank of America building, tallest building in Dallas. It usually illuminates green, but tonight they are changing the colors to blue, pink, and yellow, which represent cherubs. So the Bank of America building will light up blue, pink, and yellow for all of our babies to raise awareness. And we'll be in the building watching on, probably in our pajamas having dessert.
That's wonderful. Please take some pictures for us. We're excited to see them. And maybe if we have time later, I'll tag you to go live, and you don't have to go on camera. You can just take a live feed of the video and, of the building, and we'll just see how it goes later. But thank you so much for being a part of this and for sharing your family, and I adore you, and I'll talk to you soon.
Love you. Talk to you soon. Good luck
Love
today.
You too. Thank you. Bye. All right, everyone. So I have a little bit of echoing going, so bear with me as I try to catch up with that. Stutter or pause too much, but we'll figure it out as we go. So up next, we have a tally, a total at 9 o'clock coming in a few minutes. Dallas and Liz are going to get that for us, and so we'll have that. We also have a live feed streaming in on our website. So you can share the website page instead of Facebook so that people can donate directly there on the website. People can also donate directly to us through our Facebook page, through the Facebook app as well. Our website, if you can see right there, is at www.cdhi.org. So please share that. Remember, our goal is to raise $50,000. So we're going to get a tally in just a few minutes. And our next guest after, we have another celebrity interview. And the next celebrity interview, this is a local celebrity, so all of you may not recognize him. He's local in Raleigh, now he's local in Arizona. He is a dear friend to the charity and has been for about a decade now, and we all adore him. And we're going to put him on in just a few minutes. And so at, let's see, 9 o'clock, 9:05, we have Annalise from the French CDH group. So we're a part of ACDHO, the Alliance of Congenital Diaphragmatic Hernia Organizations, and that is a group of CDH charities that work together. We all were created on platforms of helping others and doing so honorably and professionally with a focus of saving these children. We don't compete. We support each other. When we go to medical conferences, we often share the same house to save money for all of our charities. We talk to each other regularly, and our goal is to help provide an environment to create positive CDH support, research, and awareness for all children all over the globe. And we work with some incredible people that work at other CDH charities and have done so for 20 years. And so we're proud to interview two spokespeople from those charities today. So stay tuned, and Annalise will be up in about 7 minutes. So they are diligently working on that tally, and when we have it, we'll let you know. And it is early, so just keep that in mind. It is 9 o'clock here Eastern Standard Time, which means it is 6 o'clock in California. So everyone is just waking up. We expect it to be a little slow first thing in the morning, so don't get discouraged. I know that we're going to reach $50,000 in the 15 hours that we are here live today. So they are working at that. I can see the calculators going. I can see our team adding up those totals. This is the first time that we've done so today. So we're working out the kinks there. And we'll have that in just a moment. And then we're going to go to our celebrity, and then we're going to go to Annalise. And while we're doing that for the next few minutes, I'm going to go see if we have any questions that I can answer for the families. So let's see what we have here. All right, I'm just scrolling through all the wonderful comments. Please do comment. And as families give their interviews, encourage them. Let them know they're doing a great job. Let them know that their stories touched you. And many of the families who are doing interviews also have Facebook fundraisers going. If you go to our page, and if you look at the list of menu items on the left, you will see fundraisers. If you click on those fundraisers, you can see all the individual fundraisers that families are throwing right now to help us meet our goal for this telethon. If one of them touches your heart and you want to donate in honor or memory of their children, you can donate right there on their fundraising page so that they know that they affected you and that you want to help. So we are going to maybe have to skip that total at 9 o'clock if we don't get that in. Or we can just have a half a total, Rachel and Liz, and then we can add up the rest. So adding up our totals, let me tell you all what we're doing. We have to add up totals from multiple places because we have donations coming in on multiple fronts. We have 2 Facebook pages that have fundraisers and donations that are coming in. So we have to add up all of those, start to finish, all the fundraisers. And then we also have the website fundraisers, the money that's coming in there, plus the phone calls. So it takes a few minutes to add up all of those numbers. We're going to start adding those up at 45 after the hour for the next hour so that we have those ready at the top of the hour. So they'll get that to us in just a minute. And also, I wanted to let you know that if you are not comfortable making a donation online, if you're old school and you don't want your credit card information on Facebook or on our website, we will happily take your checks or money orders made out to CDH International. The address is 3650 Rogers Road. That's Rogers Road, box number 290 in Wake Forest, W-A-K-E, Forest, North Carolina 27587. In the memo line, you can put in honor or memory of a specific cherub. If someone touched your heart and you don't have a cherub it's in your life, but you saw this video and someone's story really made you want to reach out and help save these kids, you can make a donation in honor or memory of that child. Just put their name in the memo. If you want acknowledgement to go to a family that you made a donation in honor or memory of their child, we will send them an acknowledgement with your name and the date. We never send the amount. That is confidential. So you can go ahead and make a donation while we're waiting for Rachel and Liz, so we can up those numbers. All right, so we're going to have to skip the donations at this time, and we're going to get Rachel back in here now, Dallas, and tell her to get the celebrity video on so we can get that going. All right. So just 1 second as we do this. And